here's a good example of why doing this was very useful. So what I do is I mark where the stud is. Welcome back. As you can see, yeah, the jib's mostly on. So jib's probably at about 85%. Sorry for the echo in here, but I'll just run you through sort of where it's at currently, and then demonstrate or say, and then I will show you what the next course of action is, and I'm going to be cutting out, start cutting out the aircon grills and any flush boxes. Now I'll probably wait for the plasterer to come before I do all the downlights, and that will just prevent, when he's plastering, he can just absolutely smash it without having all the plaster going into the holes and then falling onto the floor and making a mess. And it doesn't matter to me if I do it before or after, but most of the flush boxes I will cut out beforehand. So let's just do a little bit of a tour. So in here, which still got a little bit more aqualine to go, I believe. This is the main bathroom. Towel rail cable coming through here. This will be the above bench vanity cable hole. Didn't really necessarily need a flush box, but it does make it easier for later. Got the shower niche done, so that cable there will be ready for the so that cable there will be ready for the LED strip. Up in here, I've got the LED channel, so that's a plastered in channel, so hopefully that'll come out quite nice. Hot water cupboard, nothing too exciting going on there. Bedroom 2, so in here, yeah, bedroom 2, and then we've got the toilet, so toilet in here, yeah, so she's a small little room. Bedroom 3, which is the largest room, also have the vanities and stuff. So I've got the vanity for the ensuite, the bathroom, and the toilet as well in here. So I'll have to move them around to suit all the other trades, but so there we go. And we have bedroom 4. Yeah, that's kind of the south wing of the house. Got the, yeah, so this is the main living lounge area. Got grill for up there, TV will go on that wall, view of the mountain, and then yeah, sort of this area here will all be dining or yeah, otherwise. We've got media room and or office down in here. So at the moment I've got most of my stuff in here, and then I'll leave this room probably till last. Got the pantry scullery and kitchen wall there. Front door entranceway has got a little bit of jib to go, not too much though, so yeah, it's looking good. Same again in this corridor, have the channel there with a little bit of a relief gap there, so that'll get plastered in. Probably haven't shown you too much here, but yeah, main panel here, as well as just another panel for lighting in and everything that I'm gonna switch. So that'll be mostly lighting, yeah, and it'll be non-critical stuff for the most part. And then laundry. So the sound has changed a lot since jib's gone on. It's made a huge echo. So obviously once flooring goes down and paint goes on the wall, it'll change again. You can probably tell from last videos as to the sort of change in sound. So even this room, how it's got a little bit of bats, I can hear my echo is not quite as strong. Same again in here. We've got the LED strip for the ensuite. This is the above vanity mirror light, and I've also got the tower rail cable coming to here. So this will join the tower rail cable, so I can pull pull it out through the wall, so that down here, once that goes on, I can pull it out here, and that will conceal all of that, and it's going to be good. And then yeah, got the two shower things there, switch. There'll be a glass divider here which will help with this. Normally the trickiest part with showers, or at least bathrooms, is where you can put this. So fortunately in this case I tried to make sure that there was a little bit of room here to put the switch here, or we were going to do a walk-in through the walk-in wardrobe, and then the door would swing onto this wall and have the switch here, or some other arrangement. We have walk-in wardrobe, so not too much going on here. I don't even think I have any power points in here, but if I wanted to, I could come off the back of the vanity power point, as well as I've got a spot up here for lighting and stuff. So that can happen at any time. Probably won't happen straight away. And then all of our doors are here as well, so all these doors will go in once the plastering is done. And then yeah, that'll be, once all that's done, it'll be ready for paint and go from there. So this is the master bedroom with the doors just there, and yeah, so painter should be coming very shortly to start on the outside. Plaster will be coming next week after the inspection, so that'll be post-line inspection. What they are looking for is basically your screw patterns, your spacings between your screws, depending on if it's I think it's a GS1 or a GS2. You've got Aqualine, basically bracing elements. So as an example, this wall over here, I believe is a bracing element. So in here the spacing's about 150, and then up in the corner, probably can't see it very well, but up in the corner the screws are about 50 mil apart, and then there's other sheets of jib that are spaced a lot further. So in this case, this is non-structural at all. The screws are about 400 to 600 apart. So yeah, different requirements for different elements on the jib, and depending on whether or not it's a brace element. So this sheet here is a 13 mil sheet, so this is probably more a bracing element for structural for strength. So we've also got the same thing over here. Here's a good example of why doing this was very useful. So what I do is I mark where the stud is, or where the flush box is mounted to, and then I've done the measurement to roughly the center, and then I've done two of them, so all of them show roughly where the center is. So 640, so from the floor up to about here will be about 640. 1640, which is up here. So they've missed one, but in this case it's very easy to see where that is, so I can just go up from here, cut my hole, and yeah, solve that problem pretty quickly. So I'm going to go through and start cutting out all these, and yeah, just while I'm there I'm just checking to make sure that nothing's been missed. Where I've got certain labels, I've basically done them as a standard height, so in this case I think 350 to the bottom, give or take, depending on where the area is. And then yeah, 1640 is normally above the nog, so the TV will sit somewhere here, and yeah, the fixings is all in here. And yeah, so I'm going to slowly crack on with that and see how we go. Try to do more cutting on the way on the push rather than the pull. It's less likely to rip the front paper. I'm going to document the whole process and then start showing you in depth as to all the little intricate bits that come with building your own house and such and such. So this is more specifically for New Zealand. Some of it would apply to Australia and maybe other countries, but New Zealand is where this house is being built, and it also changes based on region as to the rules. I believe the rules are getting combined, so I think the national government currently is trying to streamline the build so that every council has the same set of rules. Don't know when that'll happen, because some councils will stipulate some sort of different elements that need to be adhered to. And that's they use the building code, but then they also work within that. You see some massive hairs in the paddock. Anyway, cows are in the paddock just out here. It's a nice sunny day, bit of cloud. Has been very wet recently. Yeah. Luna! Luna! We have a dog. Hey Luna. Luna, yeah. Please like and subscribe. I will continue to put out this content just to document the process, as well as show any things that is more specific to New Zealand building. My perspective is from an electrician for the most part, so I can go into depth of some things a little bit more than others, but obviously it gives me a broad spectrum of the whole process, and I'm learning a lot as I go as well, which is awesome. So I can sort of start picking up all the little things that I haven't experienced when just doing housing in the past. So thank you for coming along, and like and subscribe. Cheers.